How do I explain this? This is a 2017 Kawasaki Versys X 300. And for any of you that own one of these or have ever ridden one, you know that the seat is basically a block of wood. So you need to fix it somehow. I'm going this route. You need to take a giant bread knife and notch out the foam. And then this blue part here is a gel insert that you cut to size. And then I use like hobby foam from like a fabric store in different dimensions. It's all really low density foam, very low density. So when you sit on it, you just go basically straight through. I build it back up so that it creates a cradle. The stock seat is completely level. And so you dish it out and then stack layers into it to maintain the dish. And so you build it up and then you use the spray adhesive to lock it all together. I'll show the still shots I took. Your cutout first, the gel layer that goes in, which is really the important part because that will just distribute your weight. You've got your foam layers above the gel that create the shape you want and sort of where you land on the gel. And you never want to put the gel on the top layer because when the seat is in the sun will heat the gel layer. It's the hottest seat you've ever had. So you want to put the gel at the bottom and then let the foam be on top. It keeps the gel cool. When you sit down, you crush the foam into the gel and it just creates really one of the most comfortable things you've ever seen. It's pretty good. I've still got the factory cover on. I only unstapled it on the back side here, halfway around. So it's only unstapled halfway around. And now that everything's all set up and it's all glued in place, you just have to carefully tuck it all in as you bring your cover back and then fire up your stapler. I've got a good stapler that uses air. You don't want an electric one, it doesn't have enough power. You can punch a 1/4 inch staple, so 1/4 inch really short staple. So basically, yeah, you flip it upside down and then work it in there. And it cost me, the gel things are actually kind of expensive. I think it was 30 bucks maybe. And then the foam, just pennies. I just need to put the cover back on and it'll be done. And I'll demonstrate that now. I'm just gonna stretch this back where it belongs. So the front is already, I can do this whole front edge without yanking on it, and then I'll have to stretch it over the sides. Let's get the leading edge done. It's as good as Kawasaki ever had it. Let's keep going. There you go. That's what it looks like now, this side. So, pretty cool. Don't be afraid to use a lot of staples and space them really tight together because the force that's pulling on the staples is distributed by however many staples there are. So, the less work each staple has to do basically. So, you want a lot of staples. And you notice on the factory, you know, they use 1 million staples from the factory because they know that fact. So, just work it back and look at this. Huh? You know, it's got some lines in it because that's where the new foam is and all the stuff. Whatever, it's comfy. Okay, so I think we're ready to throw it on the bike and go riding. Let's get outside here and take a look. I think we're ready to ride. We're not ready to ride. Like, comment, subscribe, and then maybe we'll be ready to ride. We'll see you soon.